Hello, everyone. Welcome to Voice of Course TNT Daily. It's a beautiful day, August 26th, with me, Stacey Tang, live from TNT Studio. We're here to serve you for the most updated and trustful news. First, we will have Abigail Grace, presenting to you the news in which we explore the hidden secrets in consulates of PRC.
Social Security revenue calls for national coordination to start as soon as possible. Since 2017, more than 10 provinces of mainland China experienced a situation where the endowment insurance fund failed to cover expenditure during the year. This year's CCP virus has had unprecedented impact on pension fund revenues. The significant cuts of the Social Security revenue under the epidemic have caused more physically depend on regional pension funds. Pension insurance of prevention coordination will be closed within this year. National coordination is forced to start soon due to Social Security revenue cuts. The national coordination of the endowment insurance, that is nationalization, explains the economic depression of mainland China.
Thank you for the report. Next, Lori Lin will bring you the news in which Social Security revenue cuts force national coordination to start ASAP.
What are the hidden secrets in Consulate of the PRC? A strutting truck appeared at the side door of the PRC Consulate San Francisco at Laguna Street. Local residents Mr. and Mrs. Lang told the Epoch Times it was first spotted on the 19th of August, guarded by security. They assumed at the time the consulate was destroying sensitive documents. This followed the incident that the PRC consulate Houston was forced to close after being caught burning documents and paper shredding in front of the PRC consulate New York. The PRC consulate San Francisco was known to have harbored a biology researcher with a PLA military background who was charged with visa fraud in July this year. Politico reported business secrets and high technology information in Silicon Valley have been targeted by rampant espionage activities coming from PRC consulate San Francisco. It was also found most staying by the side of Senator Dianne Feinstein reported back to the officials of Communist China about local politics.
Thank you for the report. Next, I will follow up with the next couple news of today. Thousands of Swedes got false positive COVID-19 result due to test kit fault. About 3,700 people in Sweden were told in error that they had the CCP virus due to the fault on the COVID-19 testing kit from China, the Public Health Agency said on Tuesday. The kit from the BGI Genomics could not distinguish between very low levels of the virus and a negative result. The agency said the supplier must adjust the performance that is required for this kit to be used. Karen Tegmark-Whistle, the head of the microbiology department, said the test kit has been widely exported to other countries, she added, but could not give further details. BGI Genomics, two of whose subsidiaries are on U.S. economic blacklist of companies implicated in human rights violations regarding China's treatment of Uyghurs, could not immediately be reached for a comment. Next news. South China Sea tension rises amid U.S. blacklisting report of Beijing missile fire warning. The U.S. on Wednesday declared and boycotted Chinese authorities and business heads associated with the military development of the contested South China Sea, further tightening up strains in the area in front of the November political race. That exact day that Beijing allegedly terminated rockets, including a plane carrying warship executioner into the ocean as a notice to the U.S.-China, as asserted a U-2 government agent plane entered a no-fly zone without authorization during a maritime drill in the Bohai Sea. A military source told South China Morning Post the Pentagon has given barely any subsidies and yet said that the U-2 flew inside the acknowledged worldwide principles and guidelines administering airplane flights. The State Department declared the boycott Wednesday morning. Close relatives of those focused on may likewise be banned from movement to United States, the office said. Next news. Red alert of heavy rain issued in many places are in Shandong. Affected by the peripheral cloud system of typhoon on morning of August 26, many places in Shandong province issued a red alert of heavy rain. More than 100 millimeters of rainfall have occurred in Changyang District, Jimo District, and parts of the Jiaozhou city in Qingdao. Here's a video posted by netizens showing that most of the wheels of a vehicle are flooded.
哎呀，这才是真正的乘风破浪呀！
Moving on to our next news. Fears rise that bubonic plague could spread into China after neighboring Mongolia declares its 17 provinces at risk of infectious disease. Fears have heightened that bubonic plague could spread into China after 17 provinces in its neighboring nation Mongolia are in danger of irresistible sickness. 3 new associate cases with bubonic plague were accounted for Wednesday in the focal Mongolian region by authorities. It comes as China's Inner Mongolia local come close to Chinese fringe with Mongolia as seen 2 passings from the plague since August, inciting the specialists to force lockdowns and isolate occupants. And now moving on to our last news today. China has been leading trials of hazardous microbes with Pakistan since 2015. According to Beijing, a group of coronavirus researchers from Wuhan Institute of Virology in China has been leading tests of perilous microbes in joint effort with Pakistan for a long time under the pretense of Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative. Wuhan researchers are accepted to have been leading examinations into dangerous microorganisms in Pakistan since 2015. After disclosures surfaced a month ago that China and Pakistan have gone into a mysterious 3-year consent to extend potential biofighting abilities. Consequences of 5 investigations done by Wuhan and Pakistan researchers have been distributed in logical papers, each including location and characterization of zoonotic microbes. Alright everyone, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.